So we're back here at the lounge at the Range Lounge Grill, and Travis is going to do a little fun with Rum 101 with you all. So what do you have planned for us this Friday afternoon?
Well, I was hoping that the weather would be a bit nicer, but hopefully we'll channel some sunshine to come out. And you know, anytime I think about nice weather, think about rum cocktails. I'm going to do two separate quick rum cocktails. One, actually both quite traditional. We're going to do a Mojito and then a Hemingway Daiquiri. So with the Mojitos, we actually got a couple really fun different types of mint available at the market. Strawberry mint, spearmint, and then Mojito mint. So there's a couple different flavors. Strawberry mint is super cool, really delicious, and it'll make great cocktails as well. We're going to do a pretty traditional Mojito to start with. I like to do at least like 6 pieces of mint, a couple pieces of lime wedges, and I like to use demerara sugar or the raw brown sugar. Usually, if you can find it in a packet, I usually like to use 1 packet or like 1 cube. Or you can make a quick simple syrup, or really the nice thing about cocktails is you can kind of mix it up a little bit with whatever you have at home.
Yeah, so a lot of people have all sorts of different kinds of sweetness at home, so whether that's honey or
agave, or, you know, you can kind of mix it up. And really, traditionally, most cocktails are, you know, sweetness, sour, spirits, you know, as a very basic rule.
Well, and I think those like basic rules really exist a lot because, you know, some people don't like the alcoholic, you know, like that burning of alcohol, but sometimes that sweetness or that acidity, you know, you're gonna get the sweetness from some of the sugar and some acidity from some of those citrus fruits that you're putting in there. So if people at home don't have a muddler and a bar setup,
really, I've used the end of a screwdriver before, or
disinfect that.
Use a spoon, or really, even if you just have ice, you can, even if you shake hard enough, you can actually just kind of muddle up the flavors if you shake it with ice as well.
What's kind of the goal of what you're trying to do in there? Is it pretty much mix all of the flavors together?
Yeah, so I put the full mint leaves and full lime wedges in. We're really just trying to extract some of the essential oils from the mint, get some of the flavor, and the fresh lime juice.
So then
dissolve some of
the sugar will dissolve in the alcohol again?
Yeah, exactly. So all I added the mint, limes, sugar, and a bit of the 2 ounces of rum to this. Mix it up real good. And then you can either, you know, you can either shake it or you can stir it. We're going to shake it up today just to get some of the extra flavors. Just add a scoop of ice, shake it up, and then I like to just dump the whole thing into the glass, top with soda, garnish with some fresh mint. It's a really simple cocktail, really delicious, really easy.
When Travis and I were kind of starting to talk about what kind of cocktail he was going to make today, one of the things that I love about a Mojito is even just like the fundamentals of it. So you're taking a spirit, you're adding kind of some kind of herb, and then a fruit into it, or citrus. And so, you know, like, even though this is like a very traditional Mojito, you know, Travis had a great point is that, you know, like, if you have rosemary in your fridge or thyme, you can always kind of open up your mind to, if you have strawberries, if you have kiwi, you know, it doesn't have to be always just mint and citrus, right?
You can kind of make your own renditions of it. And often you'll probably see a lot of people too, or cocktail bars, either slapping mint or hitting it. Really what this does, it helps with the aromatics. So when you're garnishing, you get the flavors and the aromas. So I like to garnish with a nice little piece of mint and a fresh lime wheel, and you are set. And again, you can kind of make whatever kind of variation you want with whatever you have at home.
So Travis, there's a lot of people out there that probably rum is not the first thing they grab out of the liquor cabinet.
No, and you know, that's a nice thing too. You know, rum is, I like it because it's, you know, it's traditionally made out of distilling with sugar or sugar cane. And so it does have a little bit of sweetness to it, but you know, this would be good with vodka. You know, if you want to add a bit of botanicals, you can do a bit of gin with it. Really, you can kind of, you know, if you want a little bit more richness, you can do aged rum or amber rum, which will really kind of change a little bit as well.
I'm just thinking about what's in my fridge. So, you know, like, I think this is like kind of your clear your fridge cocktail, right? So, you know, I've got watermelon in my fridge right now, and all I can think about is just muddling up some watermelon and throwing it in. Yeah. That would bring on the sunshine, right? It's got to come one of these days. So what's your second?
Really, simple, delicious cocktail for summer. Second one, we're going to do a Hemingway Daiquiri. Arguably one of the most famous daiquiris, even some argue surpassing the early mid-90s frozen strawberry daiquiri. And this actually was become famous from Ernest Hemingway drinking across the world. And actually this originated in a bar in Havana. And they tweaked it a little bit from what his original cocktail was.
Mostly because it's too alcoholic.
Yeah, and again, Hemingway, what he loved to drink, it was not a secret. And they called it a Papa Double, I think. And that was his
Papa Double.
Yeah, that was his nickname in Cuba and Havana. And so his original cocktail started with 4 ounces of rum, but we'll make it as a double. So with this daiquiri, really delicious, a little less sweet. You know, he doesn't really like sweet cocktails, neither do I. So we're going to do white rum, maraschino liqueur, a little bit of grapefruit, a little bit of lime. Again, shaken, strained, super delicious, super easy. So we'll make it.
This is definitely not your Mexican all-inclusive daiquiri.
No, then this is
giving it a very elegant, classic name.
Yeah, so if I can drink like Hemingway every day, I think I'd be happy. And probably very drunk.
Yeah.
So he usually calls for 2 ounces of white rum. We'll just do half an ounce of Luxardo maraschino.
So most people sometimes probably see maraschino and think it's maraschino juice from those dyed red things that probably give you cancer. What is that lovely bottle you have?
Actually, this is a great liqueur, actually distilled from cherries that come from Italy. So it does have a little bit of sweetness to it, but a really nice dryness as well.
Yeah.
It adds a bit of complexity to it without a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
And then with that, we will add a bit of lime juice, 1.5 ounces of lime, and then we'll add just a bit of grapefruit juice to add a bit of tartness to it as well. A bit of lime, a bit of grapefruit. And again, we'll just shake this, strain it, and pour it into our coupette. Just enough to chill it, break up the ice a bit, and we'll strain it into our coupette. It's going to be a little bit different than some of the other daiquiris you may have had.
I didn't even hear the lovely serenading of a blender, so it's got to be not your average.
Yeah, not a blended daiquiri, but again, if you like something that's a little bit less sweet, a little bit more alcohol forward, I think Hemingway has the daiquiri for you.
Mm-hmm. Excellent.
Yeah, well, enjoy everybody, and hopefully we'll see you on the patio soon.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for tuning in again this week, and we'll see you next week. We're going to our closest neighbors at 50th Parallel. We've got some really exciting things happening there, so till we meet again, happy Friday, everyone.
See you next week.